Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 62 of Cute Little Love Letters, and this one is titled Girl Talk, Boy Talk. You saw Sarah and Denki share a palm slap, and then Denki went and high-fived Koda. But aside from that, he was just the regular cute and cool Denki that you loved, and you found that you just wanted to keep your eyes on him for as long as you could, but soon you were walking out the side door and heading up the outside stairs to the girls' room upstairs. Hey Yin, Kendo called as she came up beside you. Were you okay? You disappeared for a bit and someone said you must have gone to the toilet. You alright? Oh yes, I'm very okay, you replied with a bright smile. I wasn't in the bathroom. I actually went with Denki and... You pointed to the rose quartz necklace around your neck and smiled. He gave me this and he asked me to be his girlfriend and guess what? You bubbled. What? You said yes, didn't you? Please tell me you said yes, Kendo begged. Yes, I said yes and then we kissed, you gushed. You kissed? Kendo screeched. Immediately, as if summoned by the great tea gods themselves, Mina appeared to your right. Girlie, I had kissed and I am here. I clocked it. I am locked in. Girl, you need to spill the tea right now. Let me marinate in it. It's only been a day and I'm beyond invested. Tell me what happened, she begged. Yeah, me too. You need to tell me too, Kendo begged. I think most of us would like to hear, but only if you want to share, Momo said from behind, having just overheard the whole thing. Oh, you said, looking around at all the girls who were suddenly interested in your life. I'm not really used to having this much attention, you thought, as you nodded shyly. Well, it's not really that much of a story, but... Oh, please. I've been a part of this love drama since the beginning. Can I please tell the girls what happened up till now? Kendo begged. Lord, this is going to be so good. Momo, can we make ourselves a hot drink and then listen to this story? I feel like it's going to be a good one, Mina squealed. Oh, yes, of course. And I have nail kits and face masks that we can all use, Momo gushed with excitement. Girls' night, Mina screeched as everyone started to head up the stairs, all the girls whooping and clapping with excitement. A little earlier that afternoon, back at the flower shop, Mr. Sanatori was waiting until the end of the day before calling Olyx to his office. He had commissioned the happy little sprite with counting the different types of plants in the nursery and was waiting for the little being to bring him the report before he asked them about something. Mr. Sanatori? Olyx's voice asked from the office doorway, and the older man jumped violently, so into his own thoughts that he hadn't heard Olyx arrive. Olyx, come in, he stuttered. Olyx bounced in and over to Mr. Sanatori's desk and plopped the clipboard down on it. All done, sir. All present and accounted for. None have flown away or slipped out the side gate, they chuckled. Mr. Sanatori assumed that Olyx was joking, but was also painfully aware that there was something odd about his plants, and gave Olyx a twitchy smile, trying not to remember the last time that he had been in the nursery and the sunflower snuck its leaf up his shorts and tickled him on the thigh. Olyx, can I have a word? Mr. Sanatori then asked. Why, sure, Olyx said brightly, placing hands on hips proudly. What word did you want to say? Olyx, I've been doing the paperwork here and I've been making sure all my income and expenses match my receipts, but something is wrong, he said, and Olyx tilted their head to the side. And? They asked quizzically. Olyx, will you be honest with me? Mr. Sanatori asked, his serious and somewhat saddened eyes looking straight into Olyx's. Yes, of course, Olyx replied with confusion. Oh, Olyx, Mr. Sanatori sighed. My numbers don't match. After doing some extra calculations and work, I've discovered something, and I know it's you. Olyx's cheek twitched, and they stayed perfectly still, watching Mr. Sanatori. What are you saying? Olyx asked gently. Olyx, have you been putting money back into the till? Mr. Sanatori asked. What makes you say that? Olyx asked in an even tone, all that cheekiness being swallowed for a second. Olyx, I've got more money in the till than I should, so I started going back over my receipts, and when I backdated your pay for the past 3 months, that's when I discovered that you haven't been taking your pay. You've been giving it back to me, haven't you? Mr. Sanatori asked. Olyx waited, but they knew that they had been discovered, so sighed and nodded their head. Yes, sir, they said as they looked at the office floor. But why, Olyx? Mr. Sanatori asked. Olyx sighed again and scrunched up their nose. Oh, I needed to do it, sir, they said. Please don't ask questions. But Olyx, I would like to know, Mr. Sanatori said gently. You are a very, very good worker, and I would like to pay you for your time and expertise. Sir, it pains me to say this because I have my pride too, you know. But my mum has been quite ill and my dad isn't around. I also have 3 other siblings and the bills were more than I was earning. I took some of your plants and sold them for more money. But I felt bad about it, so I've been paying you back. I know it was wrong, Olyx said sadly. Someone called me out on it, but they didn't know that I've already started paying you back. I'm glad they didn't know that, Olyx added. Mr. Sanatori sighed gently and stood up, and then walked around his desk to Olyx. Oh, Olyx, if you ever need my help, please just come to me. You're a good person, a good worker, and I do think it's time for a pay rise for you. Please accept the new amount that I'll be paying to you. Let's now have an open platform. No secrets, no holding on to pride. Life is difficult, and if you're just struggling, come to me, Mr. Sanatori said in his quivering, nervous voice. Oh, I'm here for you. Olyx looked up at him. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it, he said. I was worried you'd send me on my way. Never, Mr. Sanatori replied with a kindly, wobbling smile. But please go home to your family now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, sir, I will, Olyx said with a smile and a skip in their step as they skipped backwards out of the office and then turned and raced off to get their bag and head home. Mr. Sanatori shook his head and smiled. Oh, what a funny little being, he mused. A jar! The girls all screeched in unison, all of them huddled around you and Kendo as the story of how you and Denki getting together unfolded. Yin, were you okay? Komori asked with concern. I was scared. I didn't know what was happening at first, you admitted sheepishly. No, for reals, that's so Denki, Mina said, and the girls of 1A agreed. I had no idea this was going on, Yorika said in awe. Usually I notice these things, but I guess that's because you're in Class 1B, she said to you. Tell me about it, Mina chimed in. I'm still mad that I didn't clock this. What's wrong with my T-radar? The girls giggled and then Kendo continued. But then Yin here was so sweet and forgiving and forgave him, and things went from there, she said with a proud side glance at you. I'm so lucky to be able to call her my friend. We're all friends, aren't we, Ribbit? Suyu asked. Yes, definitely, you replied quickly. I'm so glad I came on this trip. A cheer rose up through the girls, and the night continued, while downstairs Denki was filling in Karishma on what had happened, his story being backed up by Sero, who was happy that you and Denki were finally together. And then we just kissed, Denki said with a smirk. I don't know, man. It was just so natural. Oh, it's so manly, Kiri said with so much passion in his voice, Denki thought he was about to cry. Yeah, she's the sweetest, Denki sighed dreamily. I'm so lucky. I get to hold her, squeeze her hand, kiss her. He paused. Wait, hold up. Sero? He asked the black-haired classmate who was sitting close by. Dude, where's Mineta? I haven't seen him since we were rolling out our futons. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about him. I've got him covered, Sero said, throwing up a peace sign. No, legit, where is he? Denki asked, concerned now that he hadn't seen the purplet for hours. Where's Mineta? It's like find Wally, find Waldo, where's Wally? Except Mineta version. Stay tuned for chapter 63 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.